So, hey, this video is how you can calculate your mortgage payment on your own. I am finding more clients are going the DIY route, and I might not be hearing back when I'm doing my check-ins. And then a few weeks later or a few months later, I end up with a contract in my inbox. So, whether you're reaching out to me or you haven't reached out to me, here's a little explainer on how you can use that calculator. Now, embedded in the pre-approval recap is a calculator that will take you to how you can figure out your VA loan. Now, in that recap, it will tell you if you have a service-related disability, then you definitely want to click that, which you'll see momentarily when I start the screen share, because if you are a disabled veteran, that upfront funding fee is completely waived. And there are differences with the funding fee as well. So if this is your second, third, or fourth, or fifth VA loan, then it's going to be a different funding fee than someone else's. And there's other things as well, especially if you're a reservist as opposed to Army, Navy, or Marines or space. Okay, so let's get the share and let's take a look at this. So the calculator will come up, and what I'm going to do, I'm just going to change the price for now to 400,000. And let's say you're doing VA with no down payment, and I'm going to use a rate of 5.875. And let's say that you're either active duty or traditional veteran, not Army Reserve. Not that there's a difference, but and let's say that you've never used your VA loan before. However, you do have a service-related disability, and so you'd click yes. Um, you don't have to worry about the funding fee in this regard because it ought to calculate that there's no funding fee. And we'll double check that to make sure. You want to click more options. And here's why. Because if you don't, then it's just going to do like some assumptions on how much property taxes are or house insurance. So for taxes, you're going to find those on the listing online. So let's say that the taxes are 4,200 per year. And for home insurance, also in that pre-approval recap, you will see what I said to use for ranges. I don't sell house insurance, and those are ranges. Those are averages based on the price range you're looking in and what I've been seeing in that price range for house insurance. Most of the times with single families, I'm using 2,400 a year. Unless you're in a different state that's not the average. HOA would be if you're looking at a condominium or if you're looking at a single family residence that's part of what's known as a PUD, which is a planned unit development. Other costs are what you can put in if you're in a flood zone. I'm going to wipe that out right now. You scroll down a little bit. Now you're going to click calculate. And if you look up here, as you can see, with the VA funding fee, there's no funding fee here. It has calculated the property tax and the insurance. So total monthly payment would be $29.16. Let's flip the script on this. Let's say that you don't have a service-related disability. You are going to finance your funding fee. Let's keep all of those other assumptions the same. Property taxes, house insurance. Click calculate again. And now what you're going to see is that VA funding fee brings your total mortgage balance to 408,600. So that's the difference between service-related disability versus not having a service-related disability. So in this case, total monthly payment goes to $29.67 per month. So hope this helps. What we found is, hey, some people, it takes only one house. They put in an offer and they get the house. Others have to try many times to get their offer accepted, but it's super corny. things happen for a reason. And sometimes those big disappointments are because that wasn't supposed to be your home in the first place. Or if it's a disappointment, the deal will fall through if it really was supposed to be your home. So again, hope this helps and enjoy the search and keep at it.